Hey guys, Blaumagier here, and welcome back to Let's Play A Boy and His Blob. Now, I'm not sure how I'm gonna edit this video together, with this being the final level, but there being a challenge level after it. So, I decided to do this first, to give me a place to start my intro, so that I don't end up having my intro like 15 minutes into the video. Anyways, back here on Blobolonia, there was this little bonus device. Notice it looks like a record player. Well, I didn't figure out what it was until later, but actually what it is a music test. With all these little blobs in the area, each one you feed a jelly bean to will change the music to a different song. And I guess the main reason why I didn't realize this before when I was here, even though I fed jelly beans to them, was because the sound on my TV is so low that I couldn't hear the change in music. But anyways, with that out of the way, let's jump into the next thing here, which is back in the forest on Earth. Alright, it is finally time to take on the final level. And we have the Grape Gundam, the Punch Hole, the Tangerine Trampoline, the Berry Balloon, and Licorice Ladder. Maybe I'll get lucky and the only thing I need is the Grape Gundam. Lock and load. Aw, yeah. Oh man, I love this thing. This is the greatest power ever. It's made everything worth it up to this point. Oh man, this is so much fun to run around in this thing. I can see how it would get old, but I wonder if a power like this is why they didn't make it one continuous adventure. Probably. It's probably exactly why it's not one continuous adventure, and instead it's just a bunch of levels. I never get tired of hearing that. It's like, Autobots, transform and roll out. Oh man, it just rips through everything. Alright, what's down here? A treasure. Of course. Alright. Here's our first treasure. Although, the meter says it's the last one. One thing I would have had Way Forward do differently is change that meter. The first one you come across in the level should be the first one on the meter. Confusing as it is now. All it really tells you is how many you've got. But oh well. So far it's been a pretty solid game. I can't complain too much. Alright, I guess I'm going down. Better be prepared to get out of the Gundam.
Lock and load.
I didn't think there'd be anything over there. Oh shoot. A little premature on my ejection there. That I could have chosen a better word than that. Ah, here comes the premature ejection jokes.
Lock and load.
Because this sounds like ejaculation. Ha ha ha. Got a choice to make here. Well, let's not make it blindly. Doesn't look like it's gonna make a difference which way I go, though. I guess I am making it blindly. Alright, well, I'll go left. What's the worst that can happen? I do have a trampoline. Right? Yeah. Aha! Treasure. Oh man, this great power is so much better than the original great power. I don't know if I ever explained that, but in Trouble in Blobolonia, there was a grape jelly bean that turns the blob into a wall. And I actually showed that the picture of what the wall looked like because the sprite is still present in the final game. And, yeah, the picture of what the grape wall looked like was in the playlist button for my rescue of Princess Blobette LP. Alrighty. Now it's time to go back and find that last treasure. I guess I've decided at this point that I'm going to go ahead and splice this part in between the end of that level and what comes after it, which I'll keep to myself for the time being so as not to spoil anything. So I guess I will figure out where the treasure chest is and cut to it. So see you guys in a bit. I think I found it, guys. I think I found it. Right here where they force you to get out of the Gundam to proceed. I looked down before moving on, just because I kind of figured. And sure enough, there it is. Alrighty. So now we can use our trampoline to get out. And I am going to cut again until I beat this level again. So see you guys in a bit. And we're back. And I had to watch the ending and credits again. So that makes me confident that the reward for this is not going to be simply something that lets you see the ending and credits. Anyways, there is our final secret. Now it is time to take on the final challenge level. Number 12. Oh man, we got a large plethora of abilities here. 1, 2, 3. What is this? Bowser's Castle? I could choose my poison, huh? Well, I guess I'll start with 1. See where this takes me. Yeah, I don't think I want to fall down there. Nope, definitely don't want to fall down there. Oh hey, there's actually a checkpoint in this level. Holy crap. Alrighty.
Blob.
I guess I'll use the jack here. Let's see if I can get this dude. Oh crap.
Hurry.
There be spikes up there. I feel like I chose the wrong door.
Blob. Hurry.
I can't crush that dude? That sucks.
Let's go.
Okay. I've got to do something to get rid of that guy. That's not going to work with him there. There's no way past him. I don't think.
Blob. Come here. There we go. Hurry up.
Maybe I can get him up on that higher platform there. Nope.
This way.
Do I have... Yes, I have a punch hole. Okay, why don't I just use that?
Hurry.
That was a lot easier. Why didn't I do that the first time? Man. And I've got double miss to take out this guy. Man, I'm just not thinking.
Hurry. Hey. Hey.
That is not where I threw that.
Hey. Hey. Let's go.
Alright. Four, 5, 6. Man, this is like Bowser's Castle. Well, I reckon I'll go through 4. Alright, this looks like a job for ladders. Or trampolines.
Blob.
I'll use trampolines, they're quicker.
Hey. Gotta go.
Do I have anything that will let me get through there? This might be tricky. I don't think the ball will let me run through that. Nope.
Over here.
Huh.
Gotta go.
I guess I just have to use the jack.
Blob.
Well, that might help to place it
Ready?
correctly.
Gotta go.
Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Dang it, did it wrong.
Hurry up.
It's being a butt face.
Blob. Blob.
It's going to be difficult to get him up there. No, he fell off.
Blob.
I don't see any other way to do this.
Go.
He still fell off.
Let's go.
I swear there's no other way to do this.
Come here. Come on.
Too soon. Well, that's just gonna crush him.
Blob. Blob.
Ah, got it.
Ready?
Alrighty, now I need to use a ladder. Because I don't want to accidentally jump up there and heal myself.
Hey!
And I think the easiest way to get past this was
This
to
way.
just use a double mint. Double the freshness with double mint gum. Ha! He fell in the water. What a dope! What a maroon! Alright, and that's gonna do it for this level. I think. Well, obviously I need to do this real quick before I jump up there.
Blob!
Alright, I'm not going to do the other paths. If you want to see those, you'll have to play through the game yourself. I'm sure they're interesting, and I'll probably do them off screen. But hey, I gotta leave something in there for you guys to have incentive to go buy this game. And with that, we unlock our final bonus. What could it be? Alright, and with that, I will bring you back to your regularly scheduled final boss fight. But yeah, Grape Gundam, so much better than a Grape Ball. The Grape Jelly Bean eventually became a Ketchup Jelly Bean though. Alright, and here we are at what must be the final level. Blob King has transformed. Let's see, I've got the shield, the bouncer, and the Gundam. Oh man, it won't let me transform into the Gundam. Oh man, it's crazy. Alright, I've already seen this. Let me skip. I know I missed a treasure, so... Oh crap! That can actually hit me in the Gundam. It's gonna be harder than I thought. Well then, I gotta figure out how to fight this guy. I was facing the wrong way. Maybe I can reflect it back with the shield. That's what I'm thinking, so that's what I'm gonna try. So come on, ugly. Shoot your laser beam at me. It does work. That's exactly what you do. I guess the Gundam is usable just to... Oh, actually, maybe I'm supposed to suit up and punch the crap out of him after I stun him like that. That's what it looks like anyway. That didn't work. Because he came out of a stun and just started whipping me with his face. His Zoidberg face. I don't get it. That's what he looks like. He looks like Zoidberg. John Zoidberg. Alright, he looks like he's stunned. So we're gonna try this. Oh yeah, rock'em sock'em robot style. Okay, that's what we gotta do. I guess we just can't get too close. Oh crap, there's more coming. Oh! How was I supposed to see that coming? Oh, that is devilish. Devilish, I say. Alright, I see what to do now. Suit up! Alrighty, so now I gotta dodge these things. Suit up, men! Yeah! Eat it! I bet he's gonna switch it up and shoot his little laser beam at me first or something. Suit up, men! This guy's not too hard if he doesn't change his pattern up. And that's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's it. I think the first one was actually harder than that. But hey, you know what? I'm just glad to be done. Although I did miss a treasure chest and have to go back for it. So this must be the ending. I wonder what's going to happen. Is the blob going to go home or something? It's a root beer jelly bean. Oh, sad. No, don't go. You can stay and have all sorts of wacky adventures together. Oh. Well, at least his world is safe now.
just a memory that rides into the Milky Sea. You were my summer sun, and I wish that we had just begun. Multicolored memories flit through my sleepy gaze. Maybe far away from here I'll meet you and the haze will clear. My being swells with you just like I'll always want it to. You'll always be my everything to me.
Oh, look at all the blobs. Alright. It's done. Finally. Good job, Way 4. That was a really good game. I enjoyed it thoroughly. The only problem I had was that one level where you had to throw the trampolines down and you couldn't see the trampolines before you jumped. That was the only issue I had with the game. So, out of 80 levels to only have one beef, that's a good job. I loved the art style. I loved the puzzles. I loved the powers. I do wish there had been like a bonus thing that told you what each flavor actually was. I mean, as it is, I had to guess on the Grape Gundam, which is obviously not what it's called due to copyright issues. The Strawberry Shield and the Cola Bubble. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. Big thanks to Yuso for my splash screens for, at the beginning and end of every episode. Just a big thanks to the viewers. I mean, I had a lot of fun making these 3 Let's Plays. I wish there was more A Boy and His Blob for me to Let's Play, but I guess there's not, so yeah. So yeah, that is gonna do it for Let's Play A Boy and His Blob. And I guess I'm gonna splice in finding that last chest and doing the bonus level before the boss fight. It's gonna be interesting since I droned on about the grape jelly bean there. But anyways, that's gonna do it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.